So today we will see how you can upload a plugin on your WordPress website. I'll show you 4 different methods to upload plugin on your website. Method 1 and 2 are most popular, but in some case if they don't work, then you can use method 3 and 4. So first one will to add the plugin from WordPress repository. We search the plugin from your WordPress dashboard and add a plugin. Second one will upload the plugin via WordPress dashboard. But in some case, if you bought a premium plugin or you developed your own plugin or by any other reason, if you cannot use method 1 and 2, then we have method 3, upload plugin via FTP, and then method 4, upload plugin via cPanel. I'll put the timestamp in the description of the video so you can directly go to the part which you are interested in. I would like to tell you in this channel I have a lot of useful tips and tricks to create your website, to manage your website, and to upgrade your website game. So if you want to upgrade your website game and learn all these useful tips and tricks, consider subscribing to my channel. Okay, so without any further ado, let's go into the video and see how we can use these 4 methods to upload plugin on your WordPress website. So once you are inside your WordPress dashboard, from left sidebar, go to plugins and then click on add new. You can see here there is a search plugin section here. Search for the plugin, for example Cache. Just to give you an idea, plugins are different functionalities what you can add on your website. So most likely if you are looking to add some functionality to your website, there is already a plugin made for that. WordPress power 35% website on internet, so it is most likely that no matter what you want to implement, there is already a plugin created for that. Whether you want to implement security, you want to optimize database, you want to make your website more faster with cache, you want to add membership functioning on your website. So for everything there is a plugin already available. So if I want to add a plugin for cache, I'll search here cache and then I select the plugin which I want to install. So for example this one, WP Fastest Cache. We'll use this plugin for this tutorial for all 4 methods, so you understand how you can upload a plugin on your website by different ways. So this way, click on install now. Once it is installed, click on activate. This is the pretty simple and the first method how you add a plugin or upload a plugin on your website. The plugin is added here. You can always go to install plugin section and then you can see all the plugins installed in your website. Okay, so before you move to the method 2, I'm gonna deactivate and delete this plugin to make this tutorial more simple. So now we are going to add the same plugin via method 2. So in case if you want to upload a premium plugin, you need to download the plugin file. If you're using ThemeForest, go to your ThemeForest account. This is my ThemeForest account. I will look for the plugin which I want to install and then click on download. All file and documentation, it will give you a zip file. If you want to upload a free plugin, so I'll go to wordpress.org and I'll search for the plugin. I can search for a cache plugin and then here's a plugin. Go to the plugin page and then click on download. It will download it in your downloads folder. Okay, here's the plugin. Free plugin I downloaded from WordPress website, and this one is a premium plugin. The method for both plugins, premium and free, are same. So I'll go back to my website. In method 2, I'll go to add new, and instead of searching plugin here, I'll click here on upload plugin. Then choose the file. This is the zip file of plugin. I'll open the file and then click on install now. You can see unpacking the package, installing the plugin, and plugin installed successfully. The last step is to activate the plugin. Okay, so WordPress redirected us to the install plugin page. You can see here is a plugin we uploaded, installed and successfully activated. Again, I'm going to deactivate and delete the plugin and we'll upload the same plugin via method 3, which is using FTP. So you need to connect your website via FTP. If you don't know how to do this, search on internet. It's very simple. It takes a couple of minutes to create FTP account. It is very useful sometimes to manage your website. So this side, right side is my server, my WordPress installation, and the left side, it is my local computer. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upload plugin files into my website. So you can see there's some folders here: WP admin, WP content, WP include. It is always a root folder. So plugins, they go inside WP content. Once you go inside, you have plugins folder. Here I need to upload that plugin. So the plugin, this one, by FTP you need to unzip the plugin first. So this plugin I already unzipped here, this one, and I need to upload all this folder inside to my plugins folder on my website. So from here and from the left side, this is my local computer. I already unzipped the file, because via FTP you need to unzip the file. You cannot use a zip file via this method. So I unzip the file here, I go inside and I'll right click and upload all the folder inside my plugins folder. Okay, depending on your plugin size, it can take from few seconds to few minutes. So I'll go back to my website. This is the page where all installed plugins shows. Refresh the page. Okay, you can see here we successfully uploaded the plugin via method 3, which is using FTP. And now I click on activate. The plugin is activated on my website. We'll see the fourth method, how you can upload plugin by cPanel. But before doing that, I'm going to deactivate and delete the plugin, and we'll upload the same plugin, so it will be better for you to understand. So the plugin was successfully deleted. Now I'll go back to my cPanel. In every website you have cPanel. If you don't have cPanel, you will have always option to access website folders. cPanel looks something like this, and you need to search for file manager. Normally it's on the top. If you cannot find it on the top, just use the browser search feature and then search for file manager. Click on file manager, and then if you are having more websites like me, you need to select the correct website, which is normally a domain name, and then we have the same folder structure how we saw in FTP. I go back and show you. So WP admin, WP content, and WP includes. Same way it's here. First you need to make sure you are uploading the plugin on right website. So I am on right website, then I'll go back WP contents and then plugins. Okay, in this way we can upload a zip file directly, because cPanel have capabilities to unzip the file. So I'll click here on upload, and then I'll select the files. Select the plugin file you want to upload, either this one or this one from premium plugins like ThemeForest plugins. You can upload any kind of file. You can upload zip file of the plugin, maybe it's premium or it's a free, and once it's complete 100%, I'll go back and make sure that our plugin file uploaded. So I'll reload this here, then I will click, right click and extract the plugin file. Extract files. Okay, I refresh once more. You can see there's new folder here, and our plugin is uploaded successfully by cPanel. To verify it, we'll go back to our WordPress installed plugin page. I'll refresh the page, and you can see the plugin is uploaded by the fourth method. And always remember, once it's uploaded, you have to activate the plugin. While doing all of this, whether you upload a plugin or a theme, you need to take backup of your website. It is very important. If something goes bad, then you can recover your website from the backup. Typically, there are a lot of methods you can take backup of your website. I already made a video about how you can take backup of your website and how you can recover your website from the backup. So I'll put a link on the right top so you can see how you can make backup of your website and how you can recover it. I show you the 4 methods to upload a plugin on your website. I hope if you're stuck in any method, you can use another method and you can upload a plugin on your website successfully. I hope you like the video. Subscribe to my channel and upgrade your website game. Thank you so much. See you in another video. Have a nice day.